Yo, what up, what up, what up? You checking out JennyBoomBoomTV.com. It's your boy SP the Ghost, LOXD Block. A-Trip.
Hi, 93.7 Hartford's #1 for hip-hop and R&B. This is the Ride of 5 Rush Hour Mix, brought to you today by Decormier Nissan, Craig G.
Yes, Friday, we made it.
Yeah.
And I got some exclusives, boy. Full albums, boy.
Wait, who picked out that song?
And I got the guy that just made the record in the building.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
Styles P right there, Avery Storm is called
Yeah.
How I Fly.
How I fly.
Styles P, say hello to the people.
People, hello. Master of Ceremonies is in the building.
In the stores
and
now.
Master of Ceremonies is in stores now.
Yes.
The album.
Styles, I want you to critique your record. I want you to tell me what's so good about that record.
You can feel happy to it.
I feel extremely happy when I hear
happy, you want to move. It's Warren G did the track too.
Wow.
So you're getting both sides of the world.
Nice.
At the same time, you know what I mean? Avery Storm on the hook, Warren G on the track, me on the verses, Avery Storm on the hook. So it's nice and fly and cool.
Lady friendly.
And lady friendly.
It's a two-step to it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it because it's hard.
That's good.
But at the same time, it's, you know, female friendly, but it's hard.
Hard, it's hard, cool, and sexy.
It's hot, cool, and sexy. So, Styles P, what's been going on with you, buddy?
Master of Ceremonies in stores. Master of Ceremonies in stores. Please go get it. It's authentic hip hop. Don't just get it for me. Do it for yourself.
I like that. I like the fact that you're giving at the same time. You're giving and taking at the same time.
Yeah, like, you know, you're helping yourself out so you could hear some authentic hip hop.
Now, of course, you've been hearing Harsh on the radio here on Hot 93.7 a lot, getting a lot of requests for that. And you have the all-star lineup on that record right there.
Definitely.
So, in fact, the whole album is just lineup after lineup of, you know, stars. Like, what made you decide to put the people that you put on this album?
I think because my previous 3 albums is very, you know, I do very few features. 1, 2 tops, maybe 3. And I always keep I've been on my underground trip for a while, you know, since it's been 4 years since my official release, you know, album. I've released the official album, so I figured I was gonna pull the stops back out, but keep it hip hop. I wanted to keep it hip hop, but make it so that where industry people will look and be like, you know, I know some of this.
Right.
They want to get it, but I was trying to, you know, do a little bit of everything at once. I wanted quality people that the industry know and respect. And then at the same time, I wanted to keep it authentic hip-hop. So, you know, I did it.
I love it. All right, so what's your favorite song on the album?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite song because I switch all the time. But if I did, I would say Children because of the message in it.
Styles P, Harsh right there.
Harsh, B, Master of Ceremonies is in stores now.
Tell him again.
Yeah, Master of Ceremonies is in stores now.
Get it.
Could have had a job at radio
get 5
or like
copies.
one of them commercials selling stuff.
No, do it one more time. Come on.
This is Styles P and Master of Ceremonies is in stores now. Go get your copy.
You sound like a wrestler. You know I run this show. You know I run this show.
You know me, G.
Oh,
Master
so
of
funny.
Ceremonies is in stores.
I love the fact that you have a new album out.
Me too.
You got the book out. It's been out for a little while.
No, yeah, I'm
I heard
working
you're
on the
writing.
second
Yeah,
book
I
too.
heard. What's the new book going to be about?
I'll tell you in a couple more weeks.
No, tell me now.
I can't. I'm not I'm like back and forth with it.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think the two storylines, like, what are you picking from? Just tell me, like, you know.
Oh, no, I got a storyline. It's
Okay.
just I'm trying to see where I'm going to go with it from where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Like I'm at a certain point,
Yeah.
and I don't know if I'm going to make it go left, right, straight up, down. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm always fascinated by anyone that can write a book.
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by it because I think, well, first of all, like, how do you even start? You know?
You just start. I think that's what it is with everybody with books, because that's how I felt before I did the book. Like, what do you do? Like, I think you just have to start, and then once you start, you have to print. Like me, I just need to see work. So once I see, like, I was able to print a few pages and see it, I was like, oh, okay. I started. And that was it. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you reach from, like, life experiences? Like, for this book, will it be something that has happened to you personally? Or?
I try to just keep it fiction, but it seems that some way, one way or the other, that, I mean, even when, you know, making fiction, you're going to pull from somewhere. Something you know, or you know about, or you know,
right,
to make the story pop. So kind of I pull from things I know or know about, not per se my own life,
right,
or things that happen to me. But then sometimes when I look back and I've read it, I'll be like, oh, that kind of did happen to me. or but it wasn't. I just writing. I just going with the flow of the moment, like you know what I mean.
Did you read Prodigy's book?
No.
You should read it.
Okay.
I mean, I like it. It's very truthful, the book, and it's interesting. Because, for someone, that wasn't maybe necessarily growing up around those guys, to see how everything, how everything unfolded.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. The names that come up in that book.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I read it and I liked it. And but I also was fascinated with him. I mean, granted, he was locked up when he was writing it. But, like, how do you put aside the time to do that? Especially you. You have a family and you have, obligations.
I do it when I get a few minutes in the car, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. I'm always working, like, you know what I mean? I'm making music, I'm writing books, or at the juice bar, so I have a work-oriented mind. So one way or the other, I'm going to squeeze in some time, like, you know what I mean? And one way or the other. I'm going to get it done. That's just, I have it on my mind, get it done.
Now, especially, like, first of all, we brought up Prodigy. He named you in his top 5 this week. He said, I'm going to say the Locks because Jadakiss is so nice and I like Styles P. The Locks, especially Jada and Styles, they just got that real hard street blank. They say blank that I can relate to. They do it in a good way. Their voices sound ill and I like how their deliver is. That blank is ill. I guess, Prodigy. So will there be, like, any kind of collaborations in the future, any more of anything,
We just let things pan out.
Okay. I'm hearing, too, that for a collabo album of Wu-Tang?
Yeah. Got that in the process right now. Wu-Block.
Wu-Block, right?
Sheik and Ghostface spearheaded that, like, and I'm just playing my part as a soldier. Glad to work on there. Glad to hear the beats, the song content, and I think it's gonna be an interesting project. Don't ask me too much info because I'm not gonna give it out because I'm just a worker.
Okay.
Ask Sheik or Ghost.
So it would be
the other Ghosts.
It would be all 3 of you and all of Wu-Tang.
I don't know. Ask Sheik or Ghost.
Okay.
But I know that from the other Ghosts. Nah, it's gonna definitely be us and some Wu members. Like I know you heard the Wu-Block song.
Right. We played it.
Yeah.
Played that before.
So we're gonna some else should be coming out a little shortly.
How's it working with these guys?
Fun for me. I mean, those are the dudes I look up to, rock with, cool with, and all that. So it's all love.
Okay.
You've worked with Dipset in the past. Any collabs with them?
Yeah, eventually in the future.
Yeah.
I work with everybody. You know how I do.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm on the Master of Ceremonies vibe.
The album in stores
Hard.
already.
Album
Get
in
it
stores.
now.
Hard body, man.
I was wondering, is Master of Ceremonies in stores now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you
sure.
ain't shh.
I don't like that. Hey, the Locks
You
album.
know it's in stores. I know you know it's in stores.
I'm excited about it. The Locks album. I hate asking you about it.
Yeah, me too.
Are you tired of answering about it?
Yeah.
Because I'm tired.
Paperwork. We just waiting for the paperwork to get right. It ain't on us. But it actually looks better than it's ever been before. We got couple different offers on the table.
So can I just,
paperwork. We the
okay.
artists. When you're the artist, you're the smallest guy in the building when it comes to paperwork.
Is it like
Remember
a
that.
label dispute that's going on between 2 different
It's
labels?
not even a dispute. It's just a long...
Who owns the Locks?
I'm not going to get into that.
Oh, okay.
We ain't going to do all of that.
Why? I'm thinking
I don't
it's
feel like that. That's a long combo. I don't want to have it.
I'm trying to think
it's
back.
Just paperwork, and I don't want to say nothing I'm not supposed to say for the sake
of the album, of the project.
No, for the sake of
Of the future.
Yeah.
Of hip hop.
Yeah. So but we don't. We're the Locks. We're the rappers, but we're not Interscope. We're not Rough Riders. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's for Interscope, Rough Riders, and new parties to be to get it right.
Okay.
Me, Sheik, and Kiss is with it. That's as far as I could go with you.
All right.
All right.
Couldn't you just release an album, the 3 of you all together, under some other name again?
I don't know.
Because, everybody seems like they've been waiting a long time.
Yeah.
You got your album. Sheik's got his album. I'm sure Jade is coming soon, so...
How about a Locks mixtape?
Yeah, you might get one of those.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Free download for the fans.
Yeah.
It'll help the show money.
Y'all enjoy working together. It's not like,
Of course.
y'all hate each other or anything.
Of course. It ain't us. I just told you it ain't us.
All right, Styles.
How you want me to break it down? We're the group on the label.
I'm just going to tell you my thoughts are it has something to do with Diddy. I'm just going to say Diddy.
Has nothing to do with Diddy.
I always want to blame Diddy.
Has nothing to do with Mr. Take That, Take That.
Has nothing to do with Diddy. 93.7.
Yes.
Styles, would you do a record with Lil Wayne now?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like Lil Wayne.
I'm just wondering. He's on everything, though. Is he oversaturated?
You gotta work hard sometimes. You want to stay on top. He on top. You better keep working hard.
You want to sell those 1,000,000 records in 1 week?
Yeah.
There was one point where like you were on every feature, and I was like, Styles, why is everybody asking you for features? You're like, cause I'm dope, Jenny. That's why.
Yeah. I am.
No, we all know that.
I'm dope. Hot 93.7.
Styles, you writing for anybody right now?
No.
Nobody. Not one
I'm
person.
writing for myself. Fiction novels.
I'm talking about lyrically.
Nah. I'm chilling right now.
Not one person.
Nah. They ain't paying like they used to. Lyrics ain't out there like that. They starting to come back. So I'm expecting around like in a few more months, the paper to start flowing in again for that.
Well, you know, a caller actually called earlier and said they like your music because every song tells a story. I recently said that about J. Cole's album because for his album, it reminds me of like one of your albums or like a Nas album. Like every song actually tells a story. It's not just about the hook.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've really kind of gotten away from that. A lot of the music has gotten away from that.
You hear my album. My album's right back to that all the way. Every line, every part of the album from beginning to end.
Do you feel lost sometimes listening to music? Because I feel a little lost sometimes. I'm like, I have no idea what this song is about.
Definitely sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm in a whole nother race, I think.
Meaning?
We ain't on the same track.
Yeah.
You know? I feel lost like you. Like I ain't even in the same race.
And
like,
some features on songs, Craig, do you agree, have nothing to do with the song?
Yeah, I agree.
Like someone just threw a verse together real quick and emailed it over and said, use
Definitely.
this.
I think it's coming back around now, though. I think like right around now, it's feeling kind of healthy. It's feeling good. Like you say, you got a veteran as myself who could come out and give you a solid product. You got a newcomer as J. Cole who could come out and give you a solid product. You know, so I think it's getting back to spinning back around to where it needs to be. Like, you know what I mean? And I think I think we in that at that time right now. I see like in another year and a half, 2 years, if you don't have bars, you might not even last. It might get back to that.
I would like that.
I think so because, like I say, people ask me who I like, and if years ago I really couldn't answer you. If you would have asked me which young boys I like, I didn't have a real solid answer. But now I think you got enough young, solid spitters, where you can have some faith in hip hop.
So give me a couple people that you really like looking forward to their albums or.
I like Votto. I like Fred the Godson. I like French Montana. I like Meek Mill. J. Cole just dropped. I like him. I like Kendrick Lamar, Westside. A few others I like, you know, that's doing their thing.
And you still have your group of artists too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
So that's good.
Yeah.
So, and how's Bully doing? Is he still around?
I ain't see Bully in a minute.
Okay. I was wondering because we were kind of waiting for an album from him also.
He been doing this.
Are you always looking for artists, House?
No.
No, okay. Well, I mean, that's an artist. You know?
Nah, I mean, you know, because me, I'm a person like, for how we work, and we have a brotherhood, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you got to be willing to kind of live how we live, I think, to even get along, to get around with us. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's bigger, like, the whole key to everything is D-Block at the end of the day. So it's bigger than one individual. Like, you know what I mean? So I ain't really, you know, if it happens, it happens.
Okay.
You know, I ain't really out there searching for it, though.
I know at one time y'all had like, it felt like 20 artists.
Yeah.
So a lot of those guys are still...
Nah, they still around. Some
Okay.
of them are still around, but, you know, they just doing their own grind, doing their own thing. We got another compilation coming out, like, in the summer, this summer. But we didn't really want to... We trying to get this locks paperwork solidified and knocked out first before we get into anything else, so...
Fans would love it.
Yeah.
All right, Styles, thank you so much for coming through.
Yeah!
That's a ceremony in stores right now. You need to get it.
You definitely do. Hot 93.7.